That's an illegal alien being deported by ICE.
That's waiting. He's not opening the vehicle. Looks like they broke the glass.
Hey, I work good every day. I know bad guy.
He'll be taken to a detention center like this, or he'll probably get deported from the country. But luckily for him, he was just arrested in the sanctuary state of Washington, meaning this state actively does not cooperate with the federal government to turn over known illegal immigrants to federal immigration enforcement agencies like ICE.
Are you gonna bite the camera? He licked it. He licked the lens.
You know, I'm not a fan of a Nazi administration.
Oh, yo, so we have an ICE agent right here.
So how does ICE arrest illegals in a state that doesn't want them to? Which illegal aliens are ICE looking for first? What rights do they have? And how does the deportation process work from arrest to deportation?
When asked if there's a way to carry out mass deportations without separating families, Homan said this.
Of course there is. Families can be deported together.
Before I embed with ICE agents arresting illegals and Seattle journalist Jonathan Cho, what do the residents of Seattle think about ICE and mass deportations?
Pregunta. Okay, so we're asking people out here in Washington their thoughts on like ICE raids. ICE, bad?
Yeah, Nazis tend to be bad. I think like any basically moral person, I'm not a fan of a Nazi administration.
Por deportación?
Mucho mal, sí.
Okay. Mucho mal?
Mucho mal.
Mucho mal? Mucho mal?
Mucho mal.
If there are any like heinous criminals out there who happen to be undocumented, should they be sent away or no?
That's what habeas corpus and due process goes through. Constitutional protections for sort of thing apply to anybody within the laws of a country. Many Americans don't recognize if you go to another country, you're subject to that country's laws, including its protections. I used to do, I studied immigration law in law school. So, yeah.
I think there needs to be an expedited process for the people that are escaping violence in other countries, but I think there should be a quick and legal process to help all of these people move to the U.S. if they want to be here.
And a lot of them are here, because they're escaping danger from other countries, and that's the tradition of the United States.
Got it. And should there be a distinction between an economic migrant and a refugee fleeing like a war-torn country?
No. They're still people.
If you're illegal, I would say try and go through the proper systems. Of course, obviously asylum seekers, I wish them the best. But after all, this is a country with infrastructure and people, and we have to still, help yourself before you can help others.
If they're here not being, illegally, they should be deported.